Good day, guys. Good day to you all. Welcome back to the Formula Sports channel. Thanks for being here. No singing for the intro of this particular video. But what we are talking about and what we are going to be doing in this particular video is looking at the Gold Cup group. The groups for the Gold Cup was announced yesterday, and Jamaica knows 2 out of the 3 opponents that will be playing. The third team will be decided via the preliminary round. So we'll definitely be looking out for that, and we're going to talk about that in this particular video. But we're going to talk about some comments from Heimir Hallgrimsson first. The gaffer Heimir Hallgrimsson, had something to say about the group. We're going to take a listen to that right now.
So I think it's fairly decent, this group. Of course, you would always like to avoid playing the highest ranked team in the group phase. So yeah, US is of course the most likely winner as the highest ranked on the FIFA list, and also previous or current champions in the Gold Cup. So of course you like to avoid playing in a group with the highest ranked team, but it's always good as well to measure yourself against the best ones.
People, may have to take out that little clip of Heimir Hallgrimsson and play it, because I want you guys to hit me in the comment section and tell me what you think about those comments. Make me know how you feel about them comments, because me personally, them comments, they never really, I never like them comments. Hit me up in the comment section and let me know if you think I'm being trivial. My thing is, even if you're thinking what you just said, Gaffer, don't say it. Why are you saying it? Already, the opposing team has the psychological edge hearing comments like that. Most likely winner. US is the most likely winner of the group. That's basically what the gaffer said. Always like to avoid playing the highest ranked teams in the group stage. And this is not the second time he has made comments like that, right? He wasn't too happy about playing Argentina in the first game either, which kind of is understandable, but still, even if you're thinking things like this, just don't say it. You're going into games and you're giving teams psychological edge when they hear the gaffer of the opposing team basically conceding before the game even starts. Me not understand that mindset. In all fairness to him, he eventually said the right thing. Basically it's always good going up against the top teams. But he said the wrong things first. It's like you're accepting defeat subconsciously before you actually go into the game. Is that the right mentality? Psychology plays a part. Were those the right things to say? Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Again, even if you think it, man, don't say it publicly. Anyways, with that being said, the Gold Cup group is on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. So it's a Group A. We're in Group A, the United States, Jamaica, Nicaragua, and the winners of the prelims. The preliminary round. And that's the 9, the prelims, the winner prelims 9, right? And those teams vying for that spot. Let me remove the banner. You see it at the end of your screen. Curacao, St. Kitts, French Guiana, and what's that? St. Martin. if I were a betting man, I would put my money on Curacao. And that's why I say a potentially tricky group, because Curacao is a decent little team that can cause decent little problems to a Jamaican team who is in the early phases of our quote-unquote project. Seen? And I understand the Gaffer's mindset going into this Gold Cup, us being in the early stages of said project, but still, them they comments there. I don't know, just don't say them, man. Say them in your mind. Anyways, so if I were a betting man, this group will be the United States, Jamaica, Nicaragua, and Curacao, if I were a betting man. Seeing, I think most of us will accept that Curacao is the favorites out of that preliminary round, out of those 4 teams in the prelims 9. So this is a tricky little, that would be a tricky little group if it turns out that way. It would be a tricky little group if it turns out that way. To be fair, knockout football, sometimes can be a bit unpredictable, and, things can go on in a knockout football too, and the favorite might not emerge. But if it does go according to script, it is a tricky little group that we would be placed in. See, quickly, our record against the United States of America: games won 3, games drawn 9, games lost 19. The record against the US is not the best. Understandable why the Gaffer fear them, but boss, keep them thoughts to yourself, brother. Seeing? Not talk out them things they out loud, brother. Seeing? So that's the record against the US. They are undoubtedly right now, in my humble opinion, the top team in CONCACAF. I was saying it before the Gold Cup. I was saying it before the last Gold Cup and the last Nations League. They won the last Nations League. They won the last World Cup. People started to, agree with my take where America being the top team was concerned. A lot of people had Mexico, right? And then they were the best performing CONCACAF team at the World Cup, the only one out of the CONCACAF teams to get to the knockout stages. So a giant, no doubt. But, if we can get our best squad assembled for this Gold Cup, even in the early stages of our project, I think we can give the US a good run for their money. Even if we don't win, we can seriously challenge them. And that's okay for me to say as a vlogger, right? I don't think it's okay for the Gaffer to basically cede victory to the United States of America. See? So yeah, that's the record on your screen: Jamaica versus America. Now, these are this is the record that I found for Jamaica versus Nicaragua. I'm not so sure if this is all the times that we have played against Nicaragua. I can't imagine that we have only played against Nicaragua twice. Even though, to be fair, I don't remember us playing against them much. But these are the 2 games that I found of Jamaica versus Nicaragua. And those would have come in the World Cup qualifiers 2015, right? And that is games won 1, games lost 1. So, take this with a grain of salt, though. This cannot be the only 2 times we have faced Nicaragua. Can't be. I'm sure we must have faced them more than twice, seeing a fellow CONCACAF team. But yeah, so, as I said, a tricky little group scene, but one we definitely should be emerging from. It's a group that we definitely should be emerging from. If we don't emerge from this group, man, trouble. This is a I think this is a picture of all the coaches, the Gold Cup coaches participants. The coaches of the Gold Cup participants on your screen. See Heimir Hallgrimsson, third left in the top row. Yeah, I think that, well, third on my left. I don't know how you will. I think you'll be seeing it third left on your screen from your vantage point as well. But yeah, tricky little group, but one we definitely must and should be emerging from, regardless of, you know, how early we are in our respective project. Under Heimir Hallgrimsson, definitely should be a group that we should be getting out of, but it is a potentially tricky little Gold Cup group, so it's definitely a Gold Cup group that we must be taking very, very, very seriously. Seeing, with that being said, you know, we'll continue to monitor the build-up of the team going into the Gold Cup, and you know, hopefully we have a good Gold Cup. Hopefully we have a relatively successful Gold Cup. You know, hopefully. Hit me up in the comment section, guys. What does success in the Gold Cup within the current context Jamaica finds itself in? What does Jamaica being successful in the upcoming Gold Cup look like to you? Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Take care, guys. Stay safe, and until next time.